Welcome everyone to game 3 of this best of 33 Empire Wars show match between Hera and Vinchester. Now, as I've said, I'm not going to be casting all 33 games. If you want to find all 33 games, you're going to have to check out Vinchester and Hera's streams on Twitch, or perhaps some other people who are maybe casting this or uploading this to YouTube. I'm not going to be dealing with all 33 games. However, here we are in game number 3. Things have not gone well for Vinchester to this point, and we see the Burmese versus the Malians here on Red Bull Wololo Atacama. Atacama, as you know, very aggressive map, but the Red Bull variation has a little difference. There's some water in play. Kind of like Four Lakes Cross. Kind of like Cross Atacama. Crossed. Sorry. Anyway, you see both players heading into the Archer play. It's pretty standard on Atacama. You don't see really anything else. Surprisingly enough, you think you see scouts, but the positioning becomes so important so soon that you don't see scouts, you see archers going for these wood lines. Because as you can see, all the water's in the middle up. Now, this was a sloppy play by Vinchester. Didn't wall this villager in, and gonna lose a villager that was unnecessary. So a villager lost there. If you're going out to build a dock, this applies to Four Lakes or Cross as well. You want to wall that villager in because an opponent is likely to go scout it. And you can see over here, Hera, same thing. Vinchester has it scouted, but Hera's brought a spearman. And Hera's also adding a dock up here. So this looks to be fairly defensive by both players. One archery range production for each, and just a few archers. Sorry, my throat's a little swollen, and so I might have to cough a little bit. And I'm sure drinking coffee just helps a lot, dehydrating everything. It's definitely what you want to do, but that's what I do. All right, Hera dropping the outpost and has town watch in. Gonna have some great vision on the map. You can see. Gonna be able to see when those attacks are coming in, where they're coming in from. And be pretty well protected on this wood line, as Vinchester really doing a pretty similar thing, heading out here as well. Also has town watching. Didn't drop an outpost though. As Hera cleans up Vinchester's army with a 5-2 kill death ratio. This is not what you want to see if you're Vinchester after you've dropped 2 games. However, Vinchester has somehow an extra villager. Vinchester's done a better job producing with the dock. However, Hera has 2 of them. So gonna quickly catch back up. And you can see scouts now being added for Vinchester. So Vinchester going scout archer and to try to put this pressure on, and a tower rush. Now this is where Vinchester's at its best. Not doing necessarily the expected thing. Now can Hera see that? Let's see. Oh yeah, he sees that villager building, and he drops a tower of his own. But there's archers here for Vinchester and not for Hera. Hera has to get these archers around. Definitely a nice situation, but the tower's going to come up, and in the end, not much is going to change, except now both players have a tower here. I think 75%. Oh, it could be denied. It's going to be battered down. This is massive. Vinchester with a great play. Terrific play by Vinchester. Battering down while Hera deletes it. Hera pushed off of the central wood line with this tower. I thought he had it up for sure, but this scout play did its job, pushing Vinchester, pushing Hera back 7-3 military and 10-9 KD. Vinchester bringing it back. Absolutely bringing it back, still with a slight eco lead. And now an eco KD lead and a KD lead. Pushing this pressure forward, but Hera on the way to the castle age. And Vinchester, it's going to be another minute or so until he's on the way. But inside of Vinchester's base, of Hera's base, with archers and lots of stones. So this is going to be a fast castle into a castle drop on Atacama. I would have to say, and that castle is probably going to be in this area, underneath this tower, but not directly underneath of it. These archers being pushed away, dropping 2 villagers in their death. Well, not completely pushed away. Now they're going to be pushed away. Yeah, for sure. Oh, come on. Yeah. Well microed. Scout up here notices this dock as the spearman's patrolling for the odd villager to come out and sneak kill. Not happening as of yet. And Hera forced to drop another tower. Not what you want to see if you're Hera. Just to protect this gold and dropping more villagers. And now the scouts and the archers pushed away as Vinchester is now clicked up. Going to be 2 minutes later. The castle age has put a lot of pressure on and holds, for now, center control. Has military control and center control. The question is, Hera's heavy on this stone. Doesn't have a lot. Very defensive play for Hera so far. He realizes he's got to get military control before he can push out and drop the castle, so he's building these towers to protect himself as he goes for military control, but not upgrading anything right now. Nothing. Stables. So he's going into cavalry. It's going to be elephants? Right, Malians? Is it Malians or Malay with the elephants? I think it might be... I don't know. Just a little confused. Gonna see a knight coming out. I'm assuming, yep, some knights coming out to try to get the upgrades. Now, looks like Vinchester with the Burmese is going to be looking at dropping a castle and going into Arambi. So it's going to be Arambi against the Knights, the Malians, I would say. That's what we're going to be seeing. And these castle positioning is going to be very key. Who can get the castle up? And I love how Vinchester left these villagers forward. I want to see him bring more. 5 villagers is not enough when your opponent's already been in castle age for so long. Vinchester destroying this outpost so he can drop his castle here. Come on. Bring more villagers. Do it, man. Do it. Got to bring more castles. As Hera, not enough knights. 2 knights is not going to cut it. With crossbowmen on the way in, it's not going to cut it. Bring more villagers forward. Do it, Vinchester. Forced to bring these villagers inside the tower. And knights coming out for our Burmese player as well. So maybe Arambi, I got a little too ambitious. Not what we're going to be seeing. But if you drop a castle here, and the towers and buildings over here, I really like your position. Yeah, there comes the castle. Well-placed castle as Hera's not even trying. I guess he's going to go for this one later. Probably going to try to bring a castle around here later. Castle coming down. Knights. Both players going into knights. Vinchester also going into crossbows. So knights and crossbows for Hera. Vinchester. He didn't upgrade the crossbows, so just has the crossbows left over. And it's 4 knights to 5, but 6, 5. The knight numbers are very close. And I'm assuming Arambi will get added in. And now knights make so much sense with your opponent forced off the middle. You can raid him to death. Vinchester is definitely commanding in this game. That tower play is so touchy, so close, but he nailed it. The castle in the middle is up. Please make Arambi. Yes, we're going to see the dart throwers. Professional dart throwers on the way out. As Hera's eco is just going to spread all over these little clumps of trees. 5 trees, hardly worth a lumber camp, but what else are you going to do? The knights running forward from Hera, trying to find some damage, but there's more knights for Vinchester. There's not more. There's plenty of knights for Vinchester on the field, and the town center being dropped. Hera knows what's coming, or Vinchester knows what's coming. He's probably going to lose a villager or 2, and this town center is going to be up. Going to be able to push the knights away. 1 villager. And just 1. Yep, villager. And the castle being dropped, and okay, alright. Going a little more aggressive with it than I would have expected. I don't know if that's going to pay off, as Vinchester's army is right here. Vinchester coming back. This has got to be the GG moment. That was a terrible play by Hera. Gonna lose that castle foundation, gonna lose all those villagers as the army was there and his own army wasn't. Hera felt like he had military control, but he didn't. And this castle has to get deleted. That's not going to be finishing for you, Vinchester Hera. The military control is on the side of Vinchester, and now he sees it. And it's only it's only at 25%. It's coming forward again. I think you got to delete that and head over to here. And I think that's what he's doing. These are Hera's knights here. No, heading in and taking this fight. Why though? But that's no. Is the fight going in his favor? As Vinchester dropping another castle, dropping the quick walls, gonna make that work out. The fight does go in Hera's favor. Hera had that measured a lot better than I had. Gets that castle up. My goodness. Well then, knights are a good unit, guys. Knights are a good unit, and these dart throwers a little suspect these days. And skirmishers obviously were completely useless in that engagement. The 2 castles up for Vinchester. If that castle goes up, and it will, that castle by Hera doesn't accomplish anything. Nobody's close to Imp, so it's not going to be a Treb castle. Not for a long time, anyway. This castle keeps Hera off this wood line. This one keeps him off this wood line. But the knight, the military control is there for Vinchester. 15-5 in the military. 77-63 in the eco. So, Vinchester much better in the eco, but Hera, with that massive military control right now, going to be trying to make some things happen. The dart throwers are out in force. Once you get a mass of these dart boys, they're brutal. All right. I think this isn't... I've seen Tato use them since the change. Not so much a nerf or a buff. Change in the unit purpose and design. Ooh, Burmese also a great monk civ. Sniping off a knight there. As Vinchester pushes Hera back. Has a big eco lead. And able to push him back. Now this is a good spot here. These are cool monasteries. Ever look at how cool this monastery looks? Like, that is such a cool building. If you rolled up on that building in real life, and you're, not from the Middle East, you're like, that's a cool looking building. Well, Malians aren't Middle Eastern. So, anyways, if you're not from Mali, it's a pretty cool looking building. These are too. These Southeast Asian. Really just kind of waiting to see who does what as Vinchester builds up his... Well, he's not doing anything. Okay, continues to build up his army of dart throwers. Make sure his villager production is on point. 10 villager lead. And Hera's still looking for a wood line as Vinchester... The only place you could get a wood line is back here. Is Hera going to try to drop a castle back here? That's the question. It's running low on stone sources as well. And a lot of knights, though, for Hera. A lot of knights. Vinchester adding his own knights. So with that meat shield, these dart throwers, with, 12 attack, that's not nothing. But they don't hit anything. So that's the issue. But when you get a mass of them, their misses are hits. Mass army versus mass army. And I've seen them just smush, like a mangonel smush, armies of, get out of there. Vinchester, get out of there. One, they get converted very quickly. I've seen them smush, like mangonel smush, armies of Arblists. Armies of my Arblists. And I've seen Tato do it too. This dancing around with the monks in play here, I don't love. Because these are a little bit like conquistadors. They're pretty hard countered by monks. You can see they get converted very quickly. Both players just kind of shooting each other. People in the castles just like shooting blunt arrows at each other, just dinging them off the walls, and eventually they'll make an impression to cause structural damage. I guess that's the idea going on here. Yeah, see, no hits. Like, no hitting. But a big mass, they're pretty strong. I still stand by that. It's so bad, though. It took 2 volleys to kill that villager. That's garbage, man. this is what you should be doing. You got this mobile unit that the knights don't want to chase because they'll just drop as they try to chase. Very good unit at raiding. See, these knights. See, it smushed them. Just like bonk, both of them. But that one gets away. It's funny. Two volleys smush two knights, and then two volleys doesn't even hurt a knight. And Arambi, lots of Arambi. I want to see more aggression from Vinchester on these raids, as neither player looks to be headed to Imp yet. It's just kind of, I don't, I don't know what either player is really holding on to at the moment. Vinchester likes his position, 4 villagers down there, and knights in here for Vinchester. Hera gonna try to drop a castle. Realizes that army is not at home for Vinchester, so that's kind of what he's been banking on. Vinchester on the way to Imp. Oh, Hera's been on the way to Imp for a while. Pardon me. Is this castle gonna be dropped? And he changes his mind and continues to try to drop it. Interesting. Monks are coming into play. I think this castle goes up, and Hera is gonna have a nice lead into Imp. And the army comes home. But I don't think this castle changes the game. Although these monks are a problem. I really don't think this castle changes the game, because you just evacuate this area of your base, and you still have full wood control. You can see Vinchester just moves on to this wood line. And Hera has no wood control. Now, he's an Imp. Trebuchet's coming out from his castles, going to push back this castle. This castle's probably a goner. Vinchester needs to get on stone. He is heavy on stone. And, ooh, the Burmese infantry. Burmese halberdiers. Terrifying unit. That's what we're going to be seeing. As Vinchester still with a commanding lead. 156 pop. And now an Imperial Age himself in 10 seconds. The Knight's raiding, looking for damage. But there's going to be all these dart throwers and then so many halbs. Arambi, very cool unit, but not that effective. Sadly, I've sadly been underwhelmed. Shoot at the front, yeah. Nothing. Like, something, I think this unit needs to be addressed a little bit. The accuracy needs to be up just a bit, or the attack, something. Make him more potent. Town center going down to Vinchester. This castle holding on for now, as Vinchester has plenty of villagers there to repair. And, ooh, the dart throwers. Oh, wow. I say, make it more potent. And then, look at that. Just wreckage. See, just, like, what, 3 Arambi died there for all those Cavalier? So they're just awkward. They're really effective. They're just awkward. And I thought this castle was for sure a goner. So I thought this castle was going to make trips push this way. Not so. Not for sure a goner, as this castle is staying up and this castle going down. Now, 2 trebs there and 3 trebs over here. Lots of damage being done to Vinchester's town. But Hera's still unable to get some wood control. No raiding at the moment for either player. Trying to keep my eye on that. This army of dart boys is going to be a problem. And the halberdier coming in. It's going to be, this fight is going to, all these monks are a problem. But, okay, this castle has to get pushed back now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trebs. Yeah, 5 trebs is a number where you can't deal with it. And Vinchester's moving in, but it's not in time. This castle's going down. The big fight coming in here. Big fight coming in. And the pointy boys are going to wreck these trebs. GG called by Hera. Realizes I can't deal with these crazy. Let's look at these guys. 6+4 attack. Okay, I thought the Burmese had extra attack on these guys. Take it back. Is it armor? Nothing. Okay. Never mind. But realized he can't deal with the halbs and the Arambi. Yeah, he got the castle down, but the position, the military, is just over. Check the statistics as, let's give Vinchester this win. All right. Yeah, he's got the win. Vinchester, better economy. Vinchester, better military. And the economy, yeah, definitely better. Hera, with faster timings, unable to do anything with them in society. Vinchester, more villagers. Neither of them went too heavy into the fishing, even in the castles. 8 p.m. Again, Hera just a bit faster, very close this time. Vinchester played this one very nicely. That tower push was the key. Well, I hope you enjoyed this cast, and if you did, drop a like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.